So I know you guys are probably wondering what I've been up to, where I've been. It's been a heck of a journey so far. Last year, 2022, around April, May, I started having seizures while I was racing RC cars. I went to my family doctor about it, and at the time they just had put me on some medicine to get my blood pressure and stuff under control. And so he thought that that's what they were from. So a couple months down the road, I was still having them. Normally when I put myself in stressful situations, yeah. Needless to say, the family doctor kind of just blew me off, and like I had to be really firm with him, like really firm with him about what I was going through. And finally he referred me to a neurologist, and then the neurologist gave me some test that I guess you could say failed, which prompted an MRI and some other tests. I don't remember what it was, but it was another test. So the MRI came back that I had a tumor on my left frontal lobe of my brain. So that puts us, I want to say August, September of 2022. So he referred me to a neurosurgeon in Fort Wayne, Indiana. The Dr. Canavati was his name, and they did like 5 MRIs, and he couldn't tell me exactly. They could definitely see a tumor. It was 30 millimeters by 30 millimeters, which is roughly the size of a golf ball, on my left frontal lobe. And so they were gonna do surgery. I was all prepped and ready for surgery to do a biopsy. Well, he got tied up that day, and like I was waiting around for 5 or 6 hours, and finally I was like, dude, I'm done. I'm tired of waiting. So I asked him what my next what options could be, and he's like, well, we can wait 6 weeks, do another MRI, see if it's grown, and then we can go from there. So I was like, okay, let's just do that. And so that's what we did, and 6 weeks go by. Did the other MRI. It didn't really grow much, but it definitely, there was some concern there. So he ended up not wanting to do the biopsy or the surgery even. So he referred me to IU Health in Indy, and we went down there for checkups. They set the surgery date to remove the tumor for January 12th, 2023. I had that surgery. I went through it with it was fairly easy. And then they were going to do a biopsy on the tumor they took out. They did a biopsy on, and then February, I think it was February 2nd, 2023, I went back down to Indy to have the biopsy results read to us. And it turned out it was a grade 3 brain cancer. I can't pronounce it. I'm gonna put it right here. That doesn't have a cure. They don't know they can't say exactly where it came from. But reality, it doesn't have a cure. Treatment only buys me time, and I never really asked the doctor how much time I had, nor do I really care. I mean, so I began chemo and radiation on February 12th, 2023. As of this video, which is Wednesday at 2:23 a.m. on the, let's see what day it is, March 29th, 2023, Wednesday at 2:23. I have 3 radiation treatments left. So I will have had 6 weeks of radiation treatments as of Friday the 31st will be my last one. I've had chemo the whole time, a pill that I take at night that I will have to continue taking until February 12th, 2024. 5 days on the medicine, and then 28 days off. It's going to be double the dose that I have now, so I think I'm on 220 milligrams now, so it'll be 440, which is a lot. So far I've been dealing with it pretty good. I get upset the stomach's pretty easy, and as you can see, I have lost some hair, which we knew that was going to happen. A couple weeks ago when I woke up I was missing when I woke up a big patch of hair right on where they're doing the radiation. So I just decided that I was gonna shave it. I mean, that's pretty much all you can do, really. I mean, I didn't want it to look messed up or anything. April 27th, we go back down for another MRI to see if any of this treatment has helped. When I had the surgery, they did remove a lot of it. They left probably 10% behind that was on my brain. They didn't want to affect my mobility skills. So, I mean, I can kind of understand that. So that's what the chemo and radiation is supposed to be geared toward, is getting rid of that. So we plan on going back racing. Um, Last year when I started having seizures, I quit pretty much racing. RC cars, everything. I still went to a few races, but I didn't race in them because they would cause stress, which caused the seizures. So luckily this year, so far, I've had 4 or 5 seizures since surgery, which is really good. And 90% of them was when I was stressed, mainly due to insurance and stuff. Chemo pills are not cheap, and when the insurance company tells you they're not going to cover them, it makes you feel like insurance is a scam. Well, they finally ended up covering them, so maybe it's not such a scam. We got lucky, I guess. I haven't worked since July of 2022. Still waiting to hear from disability if I get approved or denied or whatever. The doctors said I can't work, so I guess if I get denied, I'll get a lawyer and just see what that brings. So it's all been on Becky's shoulders, pretty much. We have set up a GoFundMe account, which people have donated to, and we are very thankful for that. Shannon has been a big help with the t-shirts and setting up the GoFundMe. My brother's setting up a motorcycle ride for, I think it's May 29th. It's on a Monday. It's a holiday, I think. I'll post a flyer at the end of this video. Yeah, so I have been able to race a couple times, and I plan on racing more this summer. I don't know how much drag racing I'll do, just because there seems to be a lot of drama and other situations that brings. So, but I have raced 2 10 scale races, and for anybody that knows me knows I hate 10 scale, but that's been fun, just to hang out with old friends and feel somewhat normal again. Yeah, so if you have any questions, feel free to ask, post in the comments. I wanted to try to film as much as my radiation as I can, but the nurses weren't too keen about that, so let's see if there's anything else I'm missing. I'm kind of recording this when it's quiet around here. So yeah, we're gonna get back into some 8 scale racing this summer. Some nitro buggy. Hopefully go see some friends that I haven't seen in a while, like a long time. And I'm gonna check off some of the bucket list items. I know I wanted to hit a couple NHRA races, drag races. I've never been to one, so we're hitting up a couple of those. I know we're going to Michigan, MIS, for the NASCAR race, and then next weekend we're going to Indy for the NASCAR race, so that'll be fun. looking forward to that. It's just probably one of the hardest things I've had to do in my life was tell my 3 kids. They took it, at first they took it very hard. And then when I explained to them, and as I've been going through it, they've noticed that I've been doing okay with it, like treatments and stuff. I haven't been, there'll be days that I'm sick, but I just push through it. So yeah, that's where I've been. That's the update where Midwest RC's been. I don't know what else to say. It's been a heck of a ride. 6 weeks doesn't go by very fast when you have to be at the oncologist radiation place at 9:30 every morning for 5 days a week. And I'll be thankful when I don't have to do that. So yeah, I'm gonna put the GoFundMe link in the description of this video. If you can donate. There's no amount too small. If you can't, I totally understand. Times are tough for everybody really right now. The cost of living is through the roof. Yeah, we'll get through it. So thank you guys for watching. Till next time, I'll try to give you an update when maybe I'll do another one of these Friday when I'm done with radiation, just to see how I'm feeling. I get a month off. The month of April I'm off of chemo and radiation, so I'm really looking forward to that, like a lot. Get back to a somewhat normal life. Alright, thanks for watching.